What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Top Viral. Today we will be looking into what it takes to successfully live in a storage unit. It may be illegal, it may be frowned upon, but with the way the cost of living is going up, you might find yourself in a situation like this. Please like, subscribe, and enjoy the video. Breaking news at noon.
At noon, a woman has been taken to the hospital for exposure to temperatures
getting a little dizzy.
after being locked inside a storage unit
Cameras
for
over here,
multiple
Christy.
days. Fargo police say an employee of ABC Supply Company heard the woman shouting for help after parking nearby. The woman was temporarily living in the storage unit and was seen coming and going. It was unknown to the Bison Storage Company, though, that she was staying there. The company says it is against the policy of their lease to live in storage units. And Fargo police saying incidents like this do happen.
Go over to the officer and see what he has to say.
In their life, and we've had it before where people have been living in storage units. It surely is not encouraged. Most leases discourage it, or it's part of, you know, it's meant to store, as we know, not live in.
Storage
units. But every once in a while, it's not a common occurrence by any means.
I think it might be a little bit more common than he thinks. Let's take a look at Michael from Vancouver and his storage unit setup.
To be a ghost. If anybody finds out you're here, that's when you start running into trouble.
Absolutely.
So, first of all, I needed power for my unit.
Okay.
So what I did is I ran an extension cord along the power cable up here.
Good job, Michael. Looking good.
And I sort of zip tied it up.
Looking good.
So you can't really tell it's power is going to my unit unless you are looking closely. So this is my unit here, and
not too bad.
At the top of the unit, you can see I have an antenna, and that's so I can get a cell signal inside the unit itself, because once you close the door, it drops all signal. I have a lock, which I've magnetized onto the door, so it looks like it's locked.
Security is a must.
Even when it's not. And then when I actually do want to lock it, I can just use this lock or use another one down here.
Pretty nifty.
And leave that one there.
All right, let's take a look inside.
Let's take a look at the unit now.
Whoa! Wow, living like a king.
So in here, I've got my TV, entertainment center set up there. Wow. I've got my bed. I've got my kitchen area. He's living
better than I do right now.
Complete with a fridge and my couch over here.
Looking good, Michael.
Once you're inside here, you can close the door. And I've screwed on a latch here, so that way you can close it.
Very nice.
And sort of lock it.
Security is a must. Oh, hey, Michael.
Also put a mirror
How you doing?
So you can see what you're doing.
And check yourself out.
Up here, I've got a toaster oven.
Wow, he's got a toaster oven in his
toaster
storage
oven
unit.
actually works pretty well. I'd say it works just as well as a conventional oven.
That's a thing of beauty.
I've got some dishes over here.
Of course.
Got some more pots and pans over here. And my fridge is right here.
What you got in there? Not a whole lot.
Underneath, I've got a filing cabinet, some tools, and some storage for some other stuff I have. Up on this part of the kitchen, I have cutting board, so I can make some lunch or dinner there.
Breakfast even.
I have a hot plate for boiling water.
Okay.
Cereal. Up here is the Tupperware.
Gotta have the Tupperware.
And then over here, I've got a food cupboard.
The munchies.
All my food. And this is the sink I've built, and the sink is basically like a 25-liter container filled with water.
That's awesome.
And I've attached these tubes here, so you just open it up, and then the water comes down this tube and out there.
Michael is ingenious.
So you've got running water. You can do dishes, get a drink, whatever, and then the water filters into this bucket, which goes down into these holes here, which goes into a funnel, which leads into a separate container here. And I usually find I have to empty that container and refill that one, usually once a week, maybe twice. So over here above the bed, I've built a bar, and this is just to hold all my liquor and drinks and everything. But I've also got stuff at the back there behind the bed.
Don't tell me there's
so what I've done is I've built this little hinge here. This comes out, and then the hinge drops down, and then that.
This guy is creative.
Hold in place while you go and get whatever you need to from back there. Over here I've built a clothing rack, and this works just like it would in any closet. You put your clothes there, except I've included this little latch here on this string, so you can push the clothing further to the wall, giving you more space.
Makes sense.
And of course I do have my router there broadcasting my network, that's all connected to. This is my new TV I just bought. It's a 4K TV, and I've got it hooked up to my computer so I can game on it or watch movies or do anything like that.
Okay, the fridge, the microwave,
so here,
the toaster oven was one thing.
Now
he's got a 4K TV.
So the thing about the speakers
internet,
is
he's
to
got
hear
games,
properly,
he's
they
got
should
everything.
be positioned over here in the center and then to the right. But since this is the doorway, I sort of built this on a sliding system. So it just slides over. And now it's in the correct spot, so you'll have proper sound. And of course I've got the back speakers back there. As for extra
Don't tell me there's
storage,
more.
if you look up in the ceiling, I've
The
got
private
some games
collection.
stored up there.
Those aren't
some
games,
pieces
Michael.
Of wood to
Let's be
store
real.
various items. Got my nunchucks
Gotta
up here,
have the nunchucks.
and all my shoes. It's a great place to build a shoe rack.
All right, let's do a little recap with Michael from Vancouver. He's pretty much got everything you would ever need in a living situation, let alone a storage unit. It's going to be pretty hard to beat. He's got power, he's got internet, he's got cell signal even. He's got surround sound, he's got microwave, he's got a toaster oven, he's got a love seat for all the chicks, he's got a 4K TV, that's brand new. He's got gaming capabilities. He's got a lock on the inside. Very important. He ensures security with this. He's got running water, which is just ridiculous. And he's got plenty of munchies to go around. All in all, this guy is the man. All right, next up we have Oliver. He is from the UK, doing something similar to Michael. Let's see how he stacks up.
And CCTV up here.
Okay, right off
As
the
you can see,
bat,
it's my unit.
it's not looking good for Oliver.
I've even set up internet. Very, very visible.
Very visible.
However, well,
Wow. Okay.
I've been here.
All right. 2 months.
And I locked my door
Should
like
be
this
looking pretty
every
good
night.
in there. Let's see how it is.
So it looks locked if you walk past.
Okay, I liked
but
Michael's idea
it
better
can't be locked
with
from
the
the outside,
magnet,
therefore I don't
but
get trapped in.
it'll do.
Welcome to my home.
Thank you.
Okay, so I do 100% understand
Okay.
that this place is a mess right now.
I
However,
cannot see anything.
I wanted to make this video to show you
There's
guys
a hand in the way.
how an
I see a
18-year-old
weird
has got
human
away
mannequin
with
head, a
£90 a month
TV,
rent in a
What
storage
else?
unit
Some Christmas
in the United
lights, maybe a
Kingdom.
microwave.
So we'll start over here.
Okay, there's the TV.
I have a decently sized
Not
TV,
bad.
and I've also got a leather chair
Okay,
right
the chair
here.
is nice.
That's my bag of rubbish, but we'll get to that later. This is a bed.
That looks like a
A
box.
double bed, brand new, which I won, which you'll see in later videos. Yes, because I did record
Okay.
some storage unit videos.
Mm-hmm.
But getting onto that later.
Okay, get that to the later.
If we'll go around, we've got some lighting up
Alright,
here.
got some
I've got some Christmas
lighting.
lights I just stuck to the wall,
Got some
as well as some Back to the Future artwork. And
There it
a
is.
microwave oven. Sorry about the bowl, you could see it in the reflection. Sorry, I
Got
had
a
some porridge this
bowl.
morning. I got my keys right there.
Some keys.
As well as some random cables, you see.
Cords, some trash.
Microwave oven, as I've got a lot of power stretching
That's a
right
lot
down
of
here
power.
to some cable blocks over there, and they also
Okay,
go
some
down
more
there. Oh, and
trash.
look at that, that's my food section. But we don't need to worry about the food because I sleep. And I also have a radiator, which I completely stole off my father's garage.
Oh, you thief.
It is usually on all 90% of the
Okay.
time,
Keep you
Very
warm,
hot.
that's good.
so it keeps me warm. And I've also got electricity down there, with electricity down
you've
there,
already
and I
went
keep
over
my
that.
clothes storage there,
Okay.
and my suit there, and
Got a suit.
stuff down there, and under the table is actually where I store my whole life.
The whole life.
Okay, so I understand
Okay.
it isn't the tidiest
What do you
of
got
places
there,
around
Oliver?
Here. I will not object to that. However, considering I've had to do everything myself, yes, this is a
It
table
looks
I
like a
built
piece of
myself
wood.
by sticking 2 bits of wood together from from an old set of drawers I had. And this is my table. This isn't just my table where I eat. It's my gaming table. It was my gaming table. It's not really anymore. So I just keep that down here to the side.
Nice.
But the question on everybody's lips is, how on earth
Do you get laid?
do I lock it and not get caught? Well, let me show
More
you.
snaps.
You see, apart from a painting my dad made, I've got stuck to the door.
That
Well,
looks good.
kind of latched in, as well as some Back to the Future
Okay.
artwork.
Let's see if he has a
door
similar
closes.
locking mechanism to Michael.
But as you can see, there isn't actually a latch
Gotta have a latch
on the
somewhere.
inside, so I use a bungee
No,
cable.
you don't.
I hook it around like that. Well, when the door's here, of course. So I go like, oh,
That's not gonna work, Oliver.
let me show you. Sorry, because I'm filming, I usually do this with 2 hands.
I do not like that idea.
There we go, hooked on. Bada bing, bada bing.
Bada bing,
But I don't just
bada
have that one, I've got 2.
Oh, he's doubling up.
You push the door, it is locked.
It is not
So nobody
locked,
can get in.
Oliver.
And I've had an experience with a break-in as it is, so I do understand how secure these actually are.
I don't think you do.
And these are actually excellent locking mechanisms.
No, they're not. Alright, let's go ahead and recap Oliver from the UK. He's got a few issues. He's got a few things going for him as well. Let's go ahead and recap. First thing he's got going is he's got power inside of his unit. That's always a plus. He does have internet. He's got a TV. It's not 4K like Michael's, but hey, it'll do the trick. He's got a portable heater, which Michael did not have. Maybe he did not need it up there. Who knows? He has a bed, but it's still in the box. He needs to get on that. He has a microwave like Michael did. The biggest issues that I see with his unit are the security issues. Using the bungee cords for locks, not a great idea. He is not stealthy. He's got a bunch of cords running outside of his unit in no orderly fashion, and he has a ton of trash inside his unit. With all that electrical, who knows what could happen. All in all, Michael is the clear winner in this competition. Oliver really needs to get his stuff together, get organized. He's been living in there for 2 months. You think he'd do a little bit better. Maybe he can take some pointers from Michael and really get some good ideas. Maybe get some running water or some of the other stuff that Michael had. And that's all the time we have. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.